At first, no one thought life could exist on a planet like this. The scientists called it Gravitas 9, a world where gravity was 100 times stronger than Earth's. When the first colony ship landed, the hull groaned like an old mountain under pressure. Every movement felt like lifting a world. Stepping outside was a battle against an invisible hand that never let go. The colonists wore heavy exosuits, not for protection, but for survival. The air was thick, pressing down like a constant weight. Walking a single step took minutes. Falling meant never getting back up. Buildings were squat and dense, made of compressed alloys designed to resist collapse. Even the trees, short and wide, grew close to the ground, their trunks like pillars of stone. Every heartbeat was a victory. Blood struggled through veins, lungs compressed like bellows under stone. The human body was never meant to bear this kind of burden. But humans adapt. They always do. Over generations, the colonists began to change. Bones thickened, muscles grew denser, hearts expanded into living engines. Children were born with stocky frames and low centers of gravity. They called themselves the grounded. Their culture evolved around effort. Every motion became sacred, every lift, every step, a symbol of strength. In their schools, children learned balance before speech. There were no gods of the sky here, only deities of the earth, carved into the bedrock, representing endurance and will. Even art was heavy. Massive sculptures that could never be moved. Music made from deep, resonant drums echoing through compressed air. But one day, a child looked upward and asked, "Why can't we fly?" The question was almost blasphemous. Yet, in that question, something ancient stirred. The same spark that once lifted humanity off Earth. Engineers began designing a gravity engine, a machine that could push back against the planet's crushing pull. Many failed. Those who tested early prototypes never rose again. But they kept trying because on Gravitas 9, even failure was an act of strength. Finally, one machine worked. It didn't lift anyone high, just enough for a few seconds of lightness. A single stick figure floated an inch above the rock, laughing in disbelief. It was the first flight in human history on a world that hated flight. Soon others followed, using compact gravity shells to ease their steps, to jump, to dance. For the first time, art moved again. Generations later, the grounded had become something new. Taller, stronger, their suits lighter, their hearts unbreakable. They no longer cursed their world. They learned to love the weight, to honor the resistance. They said, "The ground made us gods of endurance." And when Earth looked up to the stars and saw their descendants walking proudly across a planet of crushing force, they finally understood. Strength is not freedom from gravity, it's harmony with it. For on Gravitas 9, humanity discovered that even under the heaviest sky, life could still rise.